February 9, Matthew 26:14 to 46. Verse 14. Then, having gone, one of the 12, who was called Judas Iscariot, to the chief priests, 15, said, "What are you willing me to give? And I to you will deliver up him." And they appointed to him 30 pieces of silver, 16. And from that time he sought an opportunity that him he might deliver up. 17. Now on the first day of unleavened bread came the disciples to Jesus, saying to him, "Where will you that we should prepare for you to eat the Passover?" 18. And he said, "Go into the city unto such a one, and say to him, The teacher says, My time near is. With you I will keep the Passover with my disciples." 19. And did the disciples as directed them Jesus, and prepared the Passover. 20. And evening being come, he reclined at table with the 12. 21. And as they were eating, he said, "Verily I say to you, that one of you will deliver up me." 22. And, being grieved exceedingly, they began to say to him, each of them, "I am he, Lord." 23. But he, answering, said, "He who dipped with me in the dish his hand, he me will deliver up." 24. The indeed Son of Man goes as it has been written concerning him. But woe to that man by whom the Son of Man is delivered up. Good were it for him if had not been born that man. 25. And answering, Judas, who was delivering up him, said, "I am he, Rabbi." He says to him, "You have said." 26. And as they were eating, having taken Jesus the bread, and having blessed, broke, and gave to the disciples, and said, "Take, eat, this is my body." 27. And having taken the cup, and having given thanks, he gave it to them, saying, "Drink of it all." 28. For this is my blood, that of the new covenant, which for many is poured out for remission of sins. 29. But I say to you that not at all will I drink henceforth of this fruit of the vine, until day that, when it I drink with you new in the kingdom of my Father. 30. And having sung a hymn, they went out to the Mount of Olives. 31. Then says to them Jesus, "All you will be offended in me during this night. For it has been written, I will smite the shepherd, and will be scattered abroad the sheep of the flock." 32. But after my being raised, I will go before you into Galilee. 33. And answering, Peter said to him, "If even all will be offended in you, I never will be offended." 34. Said to him Jesus, "Verily I say to you, that during this night, before the cock crows, thrice you will deny me." 35. Says to him Peter, "Even if it were needful for me with you to die, in no wise you will I deny." Likewise also all the disciples said. 36. Then comes with them Jesus to a place called Gethsemane, and he says to the disciples, "Sit here until, having gone away, I shall pray yonder." 37. And having taken with him Peter and the 2 sons of Zebedee, he began to be sorrowful and deeply depressed. 38. Then he says to them, Very sorrowful is my soul, even to death. Remain here and watch with me. 39. And having gone forward a little, he fell upon his face, praying and saying, My Father, if possible it is, let pass from me this cup. Nevertheless, not as I will, but as you. 40. And he comes to the disciples and finds them sleeping, and says to Peter, Thus were you not able 1 hour to watch with me? 41. Watch and pray, that you enter not into temptation. The indeed spirit is ready, but the flesh weak. 42. Again, a second time, having gone away, he prayed, saying, My Father, if cannot this cup pass from me unless it, I drink, be done will your. 43. And having come, he finds them again sleeping, for were their eyes heavy. 44. And leaving them, having gone away, again he prayed a third time, the same thing, saying. 45. Then he comes to his disciples and says to them, Sleep on now, and take your rest. Lo, has drawn near the hour, and the Son of Man is delivered up into the hands of sinners. 46. Rise up, let us go. Behold, has drawn near he who is delivering up me.